Imagine this. You can get in a bikini any day of the year and look incredible in it and also feel amazing, feel fit, healthy, and strong, while also still getting to go out for meals with your friends, getting to have drinks, go on vacations, and even though you do all of that, you still look exactly the same no matter what. Well, I know that sounds too good to be true, but this type of balance is actually possible. You literally can have your cake and eat it too. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can have this realistic balance and still be fit 365 days a year. What's going on, Fit Fam? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan Janice, the founder of Nomadic Fitness, and I teach you ladies how to eat way more food without any restrictions and work out smarter instead of harder so you can build a beautiful, fit, hourglass body and maintain it year-round for life with ease. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And if you're coming on back, thanks so much for joining for another video. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description box below. All right, fam, the biggest problem so many people have is thinking that fitness has to be all or nothing, that it's black or white, that they're either working out and on a diet and eating super clean, or they're not doing any of that. And that the only way that they can actually look good is if they are going totally all in and giving up all the fun things, which obviously means it's not sustainable, it's not gonna last, and that is why the incessant yo-yoing happens. Honestly, me as well, for a long time, I didn't really think such a balance was possible, but especially in the last year or so, I've really realized that you can get to a point where you just have this really fit, really great looking body that you also feel great in because you feel healthy, fit, and strong, and you can still have a lot of flexibility. You can go on vacations, you can go out to eat with your friends, indulge in the foods that you like, go out and have drinks, go to parties, and you're still just going to look exactly the same. You're still going to look like that fit girl. So how do you get to the point where you actually have this realistic balance? Well, that is what I'm going to break down in this video. The 5 steps you need to take to always look and feel fit while also still getting to have some fun and getting to have flexibility. Step number 1, you need to get in the habit of preparing easy, tasty, macro-friendly meals. What does macro-friendly mean? It means that it has the proper ratios of protein, fats, and carbs, which is what your macros are. So getting this fit body you want to have is nothing more than not having that much body fat while also having quite a lot of muscle. That is what's going to make you look toned, fit, and sexy. And also feel great, of course, strong and healthy. So in order to get that result and be able to maintain it, generally speaking, you need to be eating high protein, also high, if not very high carb, depending on what stage of muscle building you're at, and then keeping your fats relatively moderate. Now, I'm not going to break down how to actually calculate what your macros should be because everybody's different. It's going to depend on your body and goals, but I have broken this down extensively in other videos, so you can go check that out here if you want to actually customize your numbers and start having a plan of macros to follow. And of course, by the way, we also do this for you inside of our one-to-one coaching, where we just tell you exactly how to eat, exactly how to train, and the plan gets consistently updated for your body and goals, and we get amazing transformations in just a couple of months. So if you're interested in having that one-to-one custom guidance and accountability, then click on the link in the description box to set up a free consult call with us to see if you would be a good fit for our program. Okay, so one of the main ways that you will not be fit and you will really struggle to become fit is if you just kind of eat whatever. If you don't really think about your meals, if you just kind of wait till you're super hungry and you're just kind of like grabbing something when you're out, this is a surefire way to not be fit. So you need to become the woman who knows how to feed herself properly and knows how to just throw together some quick, tasty meals in honestly like 5 to 10 minutes. All my meals are super simple, and most importantly, they make me feel great. I actually even prefer more the way I feel than just the way I look. Obviously, yes, it's amazing to be eating this way and then to get this fit body externally and to feel confident in your appearance. Obviously, we all want that and you can have it. But honestly, the main reason that I end up loving to eat this way is because it actually just makes me feel good. Because honestly, when you're eating out all the time, you're gonna feel tired, you're gonna feel sluggish and bloated, low energy, you're just gonna feel gross. And honestly, I really notice that as soon as I'm maybe traveling a little bit and I'm not cooking so many meals consistently, I'm just like, ugh, I just actually really crave getting back into having my own kitchen, having my own groceries, and preparing meals. meals because I actually just feel so much better. And obviously then I'm also looking better and feeling more confident in my clothes. Okay, so what is an example of what a macro-friendly day of eating can look like? Well, I have lots of videos on this channel where I actually walk you through a full day of eating, but honestly, I tend to eat similar things day to day because I just like quick, easy, basic stuff. So for breakfast, it could be something like 3 to 4 eggs with some steak, throw some spinach or some vegetables in there, and then maybe have some fruit or toast, bagel, something like that on the side. So you're getting a really balanced meal there. The way you want to think of macro-friendly meals is always thinking, where is the source of protein? Where are the carbs? Where is the source of fiber? So that's your fruits and veggies. And then sprinkling in a little bit of healthy fats. And then you have the optional condiments. So that's things like ketchup, spices, sauces, whatever, to add some flavor to your meals. So boom, eggs and toast. That takes like 5 minutes to make. Then the next meal can be something like a bowl of oatmeal. It literally takes 2 minutes to make and it tastes so good. You can add in whatever fruit you want. You can add in peanut butter. You can add in chocolate. You can also add in a protein powder. If you want to add more protein to your oatmeal, you can also add in some non-fat Greek yogurt. And this will keep you full for so long and it hardly takes any time at all. Then for your next meal, you could do a Greek yogurt parfait. So taking your non-fat Greek yogurt, adding some fruit in there, some granola, some peanut butter, or maybe a smoothie where you're blending ingredients like that together. And then for dinner, honestly, I just like stir fries because I like to just pick my protein, carb, veggie, throw that together with some kind of fat, maybe a little bit of butter, maybe a little bit of oil. And then I'm just going to pick some sort of sauce that I buy in the store and add on top. It really only takes you 5-10 minutes to make a meal like this. It tastes great. And most importantly, it's going to make you feel great. So here's the thing. You can definitely be going out to eat, going on vacations, having your fun time out. But the point is you can't only eat that way. You can't eat that way even the majority of the time. The way that you look and feel is going to be a reflection of what your overall consistent lifestyle is, what your overall habits are. So you need to become the woman whose overall habits is that she makes these kinds of meals for herself. Balanced, macro-friendly meals with good quality ingredients, eating, 3 to 4 of those a day, maybe potentially more if you're really deep in a muscle building phase. And she knows how to throw that together in just a couple of minutes. And this just becomes your automatic habit. You eat this way the majority of the time. Let's say Monday through Friday, you eat this way. And then on the weekends, you can go out to eat a little bit. And because you are so consistent with eating well throughout the week, and that is just your baseline lifestyle, it's totally fine to be going out and having some fun. Okay, step 2 is you need to be the woman who has a house full of good quality groceries so that she can make these kinds of macro meals. I know that maybe sounds obvious, but honestly, this is something I hear a lot, is that women just aren't even taking the time to get the food in their house that they would need to be throwing together these really simple meals. And honestly, I think most women, they just overthink it, they get overwhelmed by it, because honestly, you really only need basic ingredients, things like oats, rice, potatoes, fruits and vegetables, eggs, meat, milk. It's really just basic ingredients like that. And then you can throw together meals so quickly and easily. And honestly, these days, there's so many options for you to get groceries delivered to your door. So there's really no excuse. But honestly, the way that I like to think of groceries is I usually will just pick up stuff on my way home. When I'm out anyways, when I'm going to the gym on my way home, I'm just gonna stop and grab a couple of things. I don't tend to do like a big grocery haul. I just don't really like that style of getting food. I prefer to just get, a couple items at a time. So when I'm coming back from the gym, maybe I'm just gonna pick up some meat, I'm gonna pick up some eggs, a little bit of fruit, maybe some bread, things like that. And then that way I just have it there in my house. I know I'm gonna have to go home to eat anyways. So I'm just grabbing those things. And then just every couple of days, I'm getting a few more ingredients. And then this way it makes it so easy, so second nature for me to be making these healthy, balanced meals that are gonna make me look and feel great. So if you want some more ideas of what these easy, tasty meals could look like, I will link some more videos in the description box below. I'll also put it here of what a full day of eating looks like. I also have a free guide in the link in the description box that you can download that has options for some of my free meal plans. Okay, step 3 is you need to be the woman who lifts weights at least 3 to 4 days per week. So why is it important that you lift weights? Because the fit, toned body that you want to have that looks great all the time is a muscular body. And the way that we build muscle is we have to put a stimulus on our muscles. Yes, you need to eat the right way to build muscle, of course, and that is everything that I just talked about, but you can't only eat your way to looking good to get that really sexy definition and to have a fast metabolism. That is going to come down to having muscle, and muscle is going to come from your training, not just from your eating. It's really going to be both together. So since you need to have a stimulus on your muscles in order for them to grow, that means you need to have some kind of challenging resistance on your muscles for them to grow. So yes, you can do just some body weight workouts. You can be doing doing like yoga, Pilates, those things have a place. But the way to really maximize how much muscle you have is definitely going to be lifting weights, and is definitely my favorite way to work out because it is very efficient. It doesn't take that much time, but the results are extremely powerful. And trust me, you will see that once you start lifting weights properly, and by that, I mean actually going into the gym or at home, having access to challenging weights. So not just 10-pound dumbbells, not just 20-pound dumbbells. You need to have access to an array of weights, and some of them being definitely pretty heavy because you need to build some serious muscle to look the way that you want to and to be able to maintain it. So honestly, you just need 45 to 60 minutes, 3 to 4 days a week. That's it, just 5 to 6 exercises per workout. You're in and out, you're getting it done. You're focused in the workout itself. You're pushing yourself hard so that those muscles will grow, but it doesn't need to take so much time. Now, I bet some people are hearing this and thinking, oh my gosh, there's no way that I can find 3 to 4 hours out of my entire week. But I'm telling you, honestly, really anybody can do this. It is just a couple hours out of your entire week, and I can pretty much guarantee if you sat down and you got really honest with yourself and looked at your schedule, you would be able to find those 3 to 4 hours. Think of what you're going to get in exchange. It's not that you're giving away these few hours and getting nothing out of it. You're getting so much in return. You're gonna be looking and feeling incredible. Your confidence is gonna be through the roof. Your energy is gonna be awesome. So that is the way you wanna think of it, that is the exchange that is happening. Let's say even if you're a mom and you have your hands full at home because you're taking care of small kids, yes, maybe you can't necessarily get to a gym, but you can still at least do dumbbell workouts at home. I highly recommend getting a set of adjustable dumbbells. This is what we have all of our clients who work out at home get, because then you can have all the dumbbells you need, anywhere from 5 to 50 pounds per dumbbell. And then just while your kids are sleeping, while your kid is at school, you can quickly get in a 45-minute workout a few times per week. And honestly, it's gonna be so worth it, because when you are showing up for yourself, taking care of yourself, feeling your best, that is going to have a ripple effect on everyone around you, most especially your family. So again, if you're somebody who is consistently lifting 3 to 4 days a week, if you have a 1-week vacation here or there, it is literally not going to make any difference. You don't need to panic and think, oh my God, I absolutely have to get to the gym while I'm in the middle of nowhere in Europe because I'm going on this epic trip. It doesn't matter, because you are going to maintain that fit body because your overall consistent lifestyle is that you are fit, that you make sure that you take time to lift weights, to eat well. So that is why you can definitely have flexibility, you can have your fun, because your baseline way of living is so consistent and is fit. Okay, the 4th step to having a realistic balance in your fit lifestyle is having an active lifestyle. And I know that this is probably kind of obvious, but you want to make sure that you are not sitting all the time. It's really easy to just not even realize it and get caught up in the pattern of always sitting, hardly ever walking, hardly ever moving. So even if you do make time to exercise a couple days per week, but then the entire rest of your time outside of that, you are always sitting, this is really not good. Being sedentary is very unhealthy for your body, but it's also going to make it very difficult for you to be lean, fit, and toned. So making a little bit of time, being conscious to not sit so much. Even if you work a desk job, try to get up once every hour, walk around a little bit at lunch, maybe in the morning first thing, try to get outside and go for a walk. This is something I do, both because I also like to get sunlight in my eyes very first thing in the morning, because it's good for your overall circadian rhythm. So just taking little breaks throughout the day to make sure that you are up and moving. And then even better, if you can turn this into something fun that you do. Try to be social, try to have activities in your life that require movement. So maybe you dance, maybe you take some sort of classes, maybe you're playing volleyball at the beach with your friends. Something where you get to move but still have fun is great to incorporate into your lifestyles. Okay, and then the 5th step to having this fit, balanced lifestyle has to do with how you order out when you are eating out. So don't get me wrong, it is totally fine to have a proper cheat meal, maybe once a week, where that's just something like a pizza or chicken wings and fries, something that is obviously not actually healthy. We all know this is not food that is making you fit. It is okay to have that, once a week, not a big deal. But then if you're going to be eating out more than that, try to still be ordering things that are obviously more healthy. So try to pick something that is really protein dominant. For example, especially when I'm in Mexico, I love going out and ordering things like sashimi, ceviche, stuff that just has this nice fresh fish to it. It tastes so good. And honestly, again, you feel so much better after eating that than you would if you just ate like a bunch of chicken wings and fries. Don't get me wrong, we all have cravings. Sometimes we want to eat delicious stuff, so that's fine. Do that, but you don't want to be doing that all the time because you're just not going to feel good. And feeling good is so worth it. So just trying to order in a health conscious way, try to go to restaurants that have those options, try to look up menus ahead of time to see if they have something that is more like a protein with some sort of carb vegetable on the side. And you can also always amend your order a little bit. You know, you can ask for sauces on the side, for example, because it's usually going to be in the sauces and all the things that they add to the meal that's going to be really high in fat, and that's where you're going to end up feeling really full, really bloated, sluggish, and obviously you're just eating like excess calories that are going to convert over to body fat more easily than anything else. So there you have it. This is how you can definitely be going on vacations. You can definitely be going for parties, going for meals out, having drinks with your friends, and still be fit all the time, every single day of the year. Because the way that you get to look and feel fit all of the time is that the consistent baseline of your lifestyle is fit. The consistent baseline is that you feed yourself good quality meals that are balanced with the right macro ratios, good quality ingredients that only take you a couple of minutes to make, and that you just operate, that is your baseline default habit. That you are active, that you are, making sure that you walk, that you're not just sitting all the time, and of course, that you are consistently lifting weights, whether that's in the gym or at home, but that you are making sure to actually be getting in some muscle stimulating exercise so that you will build that sexy muscle that is going to give you the fit body you want, because it's speeding up your metabolism and actually making you toned, which is coming from the muscle. Now, one thing I will say is obviously there are going to be periods of your fitness journey where you are going to have to be a little bit more strict, a little bit more disciplined. So for example, when you are cutting, when you are in that focused fat loss phase, yes, you might not be able to be quite as flexible. And that is just because you are trying to see a really big transformation in your body. You're trying to lose a lot of body fat in that phase, trying to get really lean. So yes, it's going to require that you are a little bit more dialed in, that you're keeping your meals out really limited, having almost no alcohol at all, or at least very, very minimal, if you want to see those results. But again, that is just a period of time. That is not going to be forever. And then the whole point is to dedicate yourself to that phase and then be able to maintain the results outside of that. And once you are just trying to maintain your physique, that is where you can have a lot of flexibility. So again, if you want to be guided through the process of knowing exactly how to eat, exactly how to work out, and having the accountability so that you actually do it, because that is what most people need, let's face it, is they just need to be invested in it. They need to have some skin in the game, and they need somebody who is checking up on them and guiding them through the process to really get a big transformation. That is what we provide inside of our one-to-one coaching, and we get amazing results, completely transform the life of our clients in just a couple of months. So if you are interested, then click on the link in the description box below. You can schedule a free consult with our team, and we would love to see if you would be a good fit for our program. All right, ladies, thank you so much for checking out this video. Now go watch this video here where I'm gonna break down everything you need to know about macros, why they matter, what is the role of each one of protein, carbs, and fats, and how to incorporate this in your lifestyle to start looking and feeling your best. I'll see you in that video.